Hey everyone, welcome back. People keep asking me about removing labels from bottles. Let's discuss. 3 kinds: the glued-on label, the screen-printed label, and this, the ridiculously hard to get off, baked-on label. Let's start with the easiest, the glued-on. Soak the bottle in warm water for 30 minutes. Use a razor blade to get it started. Peel it off. Sometimes it'll completely fall apart. Sometimes it'll come off in one piece. Now there's probably going to be adhesive left behind. To remove it, Goo Gone. Spray it on, wipe it off. If you don't have Goo Gone, WD-40. If you don't have WD-40, peanut butter, almond butter, olive oil, canola oil, peanut oil, coconut oil, anything oil-based. Here are the labels, front and back. Both suffered minor damage. Now let's say you want to remove the label without damaging it. What you want is this, a heat gun. Fan low, fan high, crank up the heat. Move it over the label for about 2 minutes. The heat loosens the adhesive. Then peel it off nice and slow, like this. Sometimes this will leave a lot of adhesive behind. Sometimes there won't be any. In this case, none. Here's the label. Undamaged. Next, the screen printed label. This is ink that's been printed on a screen, then pushed through the screen onto the glass. You can't peel it off and you can't scrape it off with a razor blade. To remove it, white vinegar. Soak the bottle for 48 hours. Wipe it off with a paper towel or magic eraser. Lastly, this. Now you might be wondering what exactly this thing is. This is a glass I made from a casino tequila bottle. It wasn't the rose that I liked about it. It was this green leaf. They didn't have to include this detail. It cost them extra money and no one would miss it if it didn't exist. But I thought it was a nice touch. If you're curious, I'll link that video at the end. Now what you won't see in that video is me removing this ugly label. I tried everything I could think of. I started with the razor blade. That failed. Then I tried white vinegar. Then pure acetone. Nothing worked. The solution is this. CLR. Calcium lime rust. Soak it for 1 week. Not 30 minutes, not 48 hours, 1 week. Then go at it with the razor blade. You can see the ink finally starting to chip off. This ink is called frit ink. F-R-I-T. It's a special powdered formula that's baked down at 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. The ink fuses with the glass, etching the glass beneath it. It's hard to see, but the razor blade is actually dropping into the etched groove left behind by this process. There's no way to remove etching since it's carved into the glass, but it still looks better without the black ink. Frit ink is incredibly impressive stuff. Whoever invented it, I would like to shake your hand. So there you go, all 3 labels gone. Here's the link to that video I mentioned. If you do watch it, watch till the end. The drink making part was fun to film and very challenging. Hit that like button, subscribe, and if you have any questions, ask me in the comments and I'll write you back.